Hello and welcome to Rethink. Today we will talk about a simple solution to a simple problem. The simple problem has been made complex due to missing a simple element of urban transport planning. Bangalore is a tech, global tech city, but our mobility system is still stuck in the past. Today I want to discuss about a simple proven idea that can fix one of our biggest problems, congestion on the outer ring road. In the Rethink episode today, I want to suggest double-decker buses for our outer ring road to solve the traffic congestion. It is a smart solution to urban congestion on the Silk Board to KR corridor. A standard disclaimer: this video is for awareness and discussion purposes only. The views expressed are personal and intended to encourage constructive dialogue and urban mobility. This is not an official policy investment advice or a statement from any government or transport authority. No warranties are made regarding accuracy, completeness, or outcomes. Any implementation decision should be taken only by relevant authorities following proper technical, legal, and regulatory evaluation. So what are we talking about today in the Rethink podcast in terms of traffic congestion? In Bangalore, the the entire city has IT hubs across the corridor of Silk Board to KR, and this is the metro map of the Silk Board to KR that is under construction. This is the heart of Bengaluru's IT tech corridor, and it is also the heart of our most Bangaloreans' daily frustration. So, why is there a traffic crisis? Originally, the outer ring road was meant to handle 4,500 passenger car units, but today more than 10,000 passenger car units you know, pass by this stretch. Extreme congestion at Silk Board during peak hours is seen due to 12,000 plus vehicles per hour, which is really unmanageable, or the stretch was not designed to handle this kind of traffic. There's there's no traffic in the sense that's a gridlock that we are talking about. When you have 12,000 plus vehicles per hour, traffic is a simple city which has probably more vehicles only, but this is like extreme amount of vehicles and a gridlock. Every single day from the corridor that I showed you, there are 8 to 10 lakh people or employees of IT companies who pass by. Over 500 companies, tech companies depend on this corridor. So this isn't just a traffic problem. It's an economic bottleneck. What is a peak hour speed that you can reach? Sometimes it's just 4.5 kilometers per hour. So that means the 17-kilometer outer ring road stretch can take 2 hours on a bad day. That's not commute, that's kind of lost time in life. So, how do we want to change this traffic conundrum? The outer ring road was designed for 4,000 passenger car units only originally. Today, it carries more than double that, over 10,400 passenger car units. So, we are forcing yesterday's roads to carry tomorrow's city. So, what's the solution? Not more flyovers, not more lanes. Is that possible? Well, there is a simpler solution. If we can move more people in the same space, then we can actually reduce the number of vehicles. We could introduce double decker buses. A normal bus carries around 50 to 60 people. A double decker bus carries around 80 to 100 people. That's 50% more capacity without using more road. More people per bus means fewer buses needed, less congestion, smoother traffic flow. Fewer buses also mean lower fuel and operating costs, better for the system and better for taxpayers. And with fewer vehicles running, we cut emissions by about 30%. Cleaner air, quieter streets, healthier city. So We should look at an electric vehicle double decker bus for the outer ring road. So here's the math. There are 100 buses every 5 minutes which carry 50 to 60 people. We can have 65 to 70 buses every 8 10 minutes carrying 80 to 100 people with double decker buses. The impact is 30% fewer buses on the road, same passenger volume, less traffic chaos. This is how we could optimize the road space. Why choose buses? This becomes a question. Everybody ends up using personal vehicles because it is unpredictable if you go by a bus, because again, you can be stuck in traffic for 2 hours. With a personal vehicle, there comes, challenge of you could be stuck in traffic regardless of a personal vehicle or a bus. There will be high cost. There will be stress and fatigue of driving on these heavy, densely populated traffic roads. There could be parking hassles. You know, compare that with the bus. Why would you go for a double decker bus? You have a faster commute, cost effective, comfortable, no parking needed. If there is wi-fi, good quality wi-fi speed provided on the double decker bus, you could even work from the bus. So the positive network effect is, I'm not saying people should work on the bus, but you could at least do some work on the bus, which could increase your productivity. You could work or relax during the commute. More buses, less traffic means faster buses as well. So that's the math. If we provide Wi-Fi enabled buses, people could work and relax, work or study, watch, learn, relax, no stress. And that's a positive network effect. With 8 to 10 lakh daily workers, we recover millions of productive hours every year. Fresh employees when they come into the office, less burnout, better work-life balance overall. So this is kind of a triple win where we have with the electric vehicle a cleaner environment, with the double decker bus, lesser buses, we have, you know, uh, economy wise, we can save some money on the buses and fuel. And then society wise, the quality of life and inclusivity also increases of people. So we can go from a speed of peak hours of 4.5 kilometers per hour to 20 plus kilometers per hour if you just do a 30% switch to, you know, from personal cars to double decker buses. Then there's the question of feasibility and infrastructure readiness. In Bengaluru, there are wires which are hanging overhead. So we need to have a vertical clearance for the double decker buses to pass. There might be some places where there needs to be work done, but largely since I pass by the same stretch every day, I am hopeful that this won't be a challenge. Route mapping ensures that buses only operate on flyovers and metro lines meet the standard 5.5-meter clearance. Electric transition. Proposing EV double deckers to eliminate noise, reduce emissions by 30% compared to traditional fleets. The last mile sync. Double deckers serve as the high capacity spine, while smaller feeder buses handle the interior tech park loops. So that way, everything gets covered. And then the operational math. 34% fewer buses on the road doesn't mean fewer rides, it means more people per square meter of road used. Special license. Since the double decker buses are a novelty in India, in only few cities like in Mumbai, there is BEST buses which used to have double decker buses. So I don't know if they still have, but when I used to live in Mumbai, we used to like the double decker best buses. Uh, and I feel driving such a big vehicles require a special license, obviously. So the transport authorities will have to think of, providing a special license to drivers who can drive, who show skills to drive such double-decker buses carefully in Bangalore city. So with such feasibility and infra readiness, we can actually go for double decker buses in Bengaluru. So the idea of this video log, which is short and simple one, is that we can transform Bangaluru's commute on the uh, most dense part of Bengaluru's outer ring road. By using double decker buses with Wi-Fi, we can introduce smart urban mobility. If this is how Bengaluru moves forward, it will be a cleaner and safer way and less chaos and stress for everyone. If you like this video, share this idea with Bangalore city planners and transport authorities. Support public transport, choose public buses over personal vehicles. Thank you.